Hi! Would you like to learn an advanced grammar tip about gerunds in English? Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you how you can use gerunds after the preposition to. Is it possible to use a gerund after to? The answer to this is yes. It is possible to use a verb with ing after the preposition to. Some students get really confused because they are rightfully taught that when you have a main verb in your sentence, after that verb you need to use to plus a base verb to make the infinitive, or a gerund, the verb plus ing. For example, I like to eat. I like eating. But if I said, I like to eating, that is incorrect because you're mixing to plus the gerund in an incorrect way. So when many students are learning about gerunds versus infinitives, teachers generally say that after to, you must use a base verb. This is a general rule, and this general rule is true. However, as most English rules have an exception, so does this rule. This is because the preposition to has other functions as well. It's not only used as part of the infinitive, it's also used as an actual preposition in English. In today's lesson, I want to take a look at 3 specific categories in English where using a verb plus ing after the preposition to will happen in English. The first rule in English for when to use a gerund after to is when you have the be verb, an adjective, to, and then a gerund. Because in this situation, with some adjectives, you need to have the preposition to together with that adjective in order to create a proper collocation in English. Collocation means a word set. In English, there are certain sets of words that go together naturally, but if you replace any of the words in that set, it will sound unnatural. So there are some adjectives in English which will almost always use the preposition to. Let's take a look at some examples of the most commonly used adjective plus to examples and how you can use them together with gerunds. Be accustomed to. When I lived in Japan, I was accustomed to sleeping on the floor instead of sleeping in a bed. She is accustomed to exercising every day. Similar to accustomed to is the expression to be used to something. I am used to having all my social interactions online rather than in person, but I hope this changes soon. My husband is used to working the night shift. Be opposed to. If you're opposed to something, it's the same as saying that you are against something. For example, many people are opposed to increasing taxes. Vegetarians are opposed to eating meat. Be devoted to. He is devoted to helping his wife. They are devoted to volunteering in the community. Be committed to. This is similar to be devoted to. I am committed to helping you improve your English skills. I hope that you are committed to achieving your dreams. Be addicted to. He is addicted to gambling. She is addicted to drinking. They are addicted to smoking. Our second category for when you can use a verb plus ing after the preposition to is if the preposition to is part of a phrasal verb or an idiom. So if a phrasal verb, a verb plus a preposition together, which creates a new meaning, if that preposition that's part of the phrasal verb happens to be to, it is possible to use a verb plus ing afterwards. For example, the most common phrasal verb ending with the preposition to is look forward to. You can use look forward to plus a gerund. This is how the phrasal verb needs to be used. So, for example, I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to hearing from you. Another really common phrasal verb ending in to is get around to. If you get around to something, it means that you will do it eventually. Maybe you're procrastinating, you've been putting it off till later, but you will do it in the future. You will get around to. Someday I'll get around to fixing the broken chair. Eventually, he got around to taking out the garbage. After many months, they finally got around to painting the bedroom. Another example is admit to. For example, the criminal admitted to stealing the money. He admitted to cheating on the test. He admitted to breaking into the house. Similar to this is confess to doing something. He confessed to stealing the jewelry. Object to. Most people object to bullying. The residents object to increasing the speed limits in their neighborhood. The third way that we can use a gerund after the preposition to is when the preposition follows a noun. Many of the verbs that we looked at in part 1 of this lesson can be changed into nouns with the preposition to because they follow the same collocation patterns. For example, earlier we looked at the example, he is addicted to smoking. We can create a sentence with the exact same meaning, but using addicted as a noun instead by changing it to addiction. He has an addiction to smoking. She has an addiction to drinking. They have an addiction to eating chocolate. Dedication to. His dedication to helping others earned him an award. His dedication to studying languages helped him become an amazing translator. Opposed to could become opposition to. Many people have an opposition to increasing taxes. There was great opposition to demolishing the historic building. Committed to could become commitment to. His commitment to working hard earned him a raise. Object to can become have an objection to. I object to spending too much time online. Confess to can become confession to. His confession to stealing the jewelry made the court case go faster. If you'd like to learn more about how to use gerunds in English, please check out a video I've made about that over here. So today, you learned 3 different ways that it is possible to use a verb plus ing after the preposition to. Please remember these rules for how and when to use gerunds after the preposition to. And now it's time for question of the day. For today's question, I want you to practice what you've learned in the comments below. Please make some sentences correctly using gerunds after the preposition to. Let me see your example sentences following the 3 rules from today's lesson in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies. See you in the next lesson.